start now. Om Vakrarunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhirbhavatu Me Sada Sakshat Kritam Dayanandam Paramarthaswarupinam Tatvajnana Prashastaram Pranatosmi Param Padam Vagartha Vivasampraptau Vagartha Pratipattaye Jagatah Pitarau Vande Parvati Parameshwarau Yenakshara Samamnayam Adhigamya Maheshwara Krishnam Vyakaranam Proktam Tasmai Paninaye Namaha Vakyakaram Vararuchim Bhashyakaram Patanjalim Paninim Sutrakaram Cha Pranatosmi Munitrayam Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvinapathetamastu ma vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Alpaksharam asandigdham Saravat Vishvato Mukham Astobham Anavadyam Cha Sutram Sutravido Viduhu Ayunna Riluk Eong Ay Auj Hayavarat Lan Nyamanganadam Jabhai Khadadash Jabagadadash Khapa Chathatha Chatatau Kapai Shashasar Hal Apubhavisajaniyanam Kantaha Kichuyashanam Talu Ruturashanam Murdha Lutulasanam Dantaha Upupatmaniyanam Oshtau Nyamangananam Nasikacha Edaitogo Kantatalu Odautogo Kantaushtam Makarasya Dantaushtam Jakhva Muliyasya Jakhva Mulyam Nasika Anusvarasya Ramo Rajamanis Sada Vijayate Ramam Ramesham Bhaje Ramena Vihata Nichachara Chamuhu Ramaya Tasmai Namaha Ramannasti Parayanam Parataram Ramasya Dasosmyaham Rame Chittalayas Sada Bhavatu Me Bho Rama Mamuddhara Asmat Shabda, we are supposed to do it today. Yeah, please.
Asmat Shabda Trislingeshu Samana Rupaha Aham Avam Vayam Mamma Avam Nau Asman
Asmadhyam.
अस्मभ्यन्नः मत् आवाभ्यानस्मत् मम मे आवयोः नौ अस्माकं नः मयि आवयोः अस्मासु.
Very good. Ishmat.
दकारान्तः युष्मत् शब्दः त्रिषु लिङ्गेषु समानरूपः त्वं युवां यूयं त्वं त्वा त्वां त्वा वां वां युष्मभ्यं वा
Ishmanvah.
युष्मान्वः त्वया त्वया युवाभ्यां युष्माभिः तुभ्यं ते युवाभ्यां वां युष्मभ्यं वः त्वयि त्वत् युवाभ्यां युष्मत् त्वत्ते त्वत्ते तव ते युवयोः वां युष्माकं वः त्वयि युवयोः युष्मासु.
Okay. And tomorrow who is the person? Sai Krishna, tomorrow, right?
Sai Krishna.
Is I said tomorrow, right?
He did yesterday.
And in this side? Tomorrow? No, you did yesterday, Sai Krishna?
Yes, he did.
Oh, no, then Anshoka, fine. Okay. Nati Shabda, did you try the homework? Did you do? No. Nati Shabda. Huh? It's okay. You do as many you like, but be familiar with Nadi. And Pitra Shabda, you know, right? Pita, Pitara. No? You need to know Pitra Shabda. 3 days time. Now replace Pitra by Bhratra. Who can say? Pitra is on the screen. Can say Bhratra Shabda. Anybody from this side? Rikarantaha Pullingaha Bhratra Shabda. Same like Pitra. All same category. Familial noun base. Right? So Bhratra. Who can say? See this board. Masha Goswami, you want to say? Okay.
I'll try. Rikarant.
Rikarant. Then Srikant. Nilkant. Rikarantaha. You cannot cut the vowel. Right?
Rikarantaha Pullingaha Pitrish. This is Bhatre. Right? Bhatre Shabda.
Bhratra. Bhratra.
Bhratra Shabdaha.
Is it Alpa Prana, Mahaprana? Uchcharanasthanam?
Mahaprana.
Ba, Uchcharanasthanam. Ba. What is it? Ba, lips are touching, therefore washed out. Close your eyes and say washed out. Ba. Oshta, right? Yes.
Bhatre Shabdaha.
Shavataha, no. It's not become Shavataha. Shavaka means dead body. It is Shivaha always, okay? Shabdaha.
Shabdaha.
Good.
Shall we continue?
Yeah, please do it. It's very interesting. Please do it. Quickly. Get more.
Pratham Vibhakti.
Not Pratham Vibhakti. Right? Pratham Vibhakti?
Prathama.
Tatama.
Prathama Vibhakti.
Vibhaktihi. Vibhaktihi, Visarga should not be dropped.
Oh, okay. Prathama Vibhaktihi.
Yes.
Bhatra. So it will be Bhrata.
Bhrata.
Bhrata. Ekavachan. Dvivachan.
Ekavachanam. You
Ekavachan.
don't have to tell that, don't worry. You can just read that, okay? Bhrata is, Pita Vitaro is the replace it by Bhrata.
Bhrata. Bhratrau.
Bhratarau.
Bhratraha.
The Hindi Chaya is so much on Samskrtam, that has to go. No, we are not authorized to cut any vowel. As it is.
Bhrata. Bhratrau.
Bhratarau.
Bhratrau.
Yeah.
Bhratraha.
Bhrataraha. Bhrataraha. Bhrataraha.
Bhrataraha.
Yes.
Bhrata. Bhratarau. Bhrataraha. Bhrataram. Bhrataram. Bhratarau. Bhratrina.
Bhratruna.
Bhratrina. Britra.
Why Britra? Only Bra only is Bhratra Shabda it is only. Bra only. Here Pitru, P. So you cannot change it.
Bhratra, Bhratrbhyam, Bhratrabhihi.
Good.
Bhratre, Bhratrabhyam, Bhratribhyah.
Do you have Brata? Do you have brothers? No, do you have brothers? Do you have brothers?
Do you
Yes,
have
siblings.
brothers?
Yes, I have.
You have? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. You can chant it properly. Yes.
So what
Panchami. Panchami.
Bhratuhu,
Yes.
Bhratribhyam,
Bhratribhyam.
Bhratrabhyam, Bhratrabhyah.
Okay.
Bhratu, Bhratrau,
Bhratuhu.
Bhratroho, Bhratrinam.
Bhratrunam. Remember, Pitru, Bhratrunam, Dirga. Remember that.
Bhratrinam.
Yes. Nam.
Nam. Bhratrinam. Bhratri,
Bhratari.
Bhratari,
Yes.
Bhratrauho,
Bhratroho.
Bhratroho, Bhratrashu.
Bhratrishu.
He Bhratah, He Bhratrau,
Bhratarau.
He Bhratah, He Bhratrau, He Bhratrah.
Bhrataraha. Okay, I have to practice. Bhratara. Anybody can do Devru Shabda. Devru. Devru is brother-in-law. Devru. That's your homework. Please do it. I just type it here, then just note down. Devru Shabda. This is the one. Okay.
Is it exception?
Huh?
Is it exception?
No.
Or
If
only the
exception
grandson
is,
who was
if exception is there, I will not give for homework, don't worry.
This Guru Shakti.
I understand, I appreciate your understanding of me. Devru, Pitru Shabda, brother-in-law, Devru means. So like Pitru Shabda, please decline, this was your homework.
This is two shabda like Guru you said. No?
Yeah, did you try that too?
So this Tritiya will be na or na. In Lati, Guru it is na. So
In Guru it is na, more than na is for some reason. You have not studied that, Natvam? Okay. This is the dental nakara only.
okay.
Level 1, you know it, right? I taught 2-3 times. Spent more than one full class I spent on that, okay? I will teach you later, okay? Don't worry about it now. This is a dental nakara, you remember that, right? Dental nakara. Okay. Stu, stugu, stu, stavaha, stum, stu, stun, stuna, stubhyam, stubhi. Okay. Then stave, stubhyam, stubhyaha. Don't have to check. This is how to be declined. You will see the application of this when we study Nageshwara Sutra. Sorry, Pranini Sutra. Ashtadhyaya. Okay. For you to practice, I gave that homework. We will go on to the next Shabda. Pitru is Pullinga. Now, Strilinga is Matra. Different. You see the difference. The difference you will find Matruh. Dvitiya Vibhakti Bhagavachanam. Matruh. In the case of Pitru, Pitruna, here Matruh. That is the only difference. I don't see any other difference here between Pullinga and Strilinga, Trikaranta Shabda, Dvitiya Vibhakti Bhagavachanam. That is the only difference. In Pullinga, Pitruna, Bhratruna, Devruna, Jamatruna. Jamatra is
Son-in-law.
son-in-law, 9th planet. Then Matra is Matruh. Right? Matruh. How do you say sister? Swasura is sir.
Swasa.
The declination is different, exception. Not like this. Okay, don't worry about that. That's an exception. Sisters are always exception only. Okay. I got 3 elder sisters, exceptions. Now let us chant Matra Shabda. Rikarantaha Strilingaha Matra Shabdaha Mata, Matarau, Mataraha. Mataram, Matarau, Matruh. Matra, Matrabhyam, Matrabhihi. Matre, Matrabhyam, Matrabhyaha. Matuhu, Matrabhyam, Matrabhyaha. Matuhu, Matroho, Matrunam. Matari, Matroho, Matrushu. He Mataha, He Matarau, He Mataraha. He Mataha, oh mother. Not He Mata, that's not Mata. So here, we have been practicing Sambodhana, Matuhu, Mama Matuhu, Mama Pituhu, Shashti Vibhakti. Right? Matuhu, Shashti Vibhakti. Sambandha. Matuhu Nama, Matuhu Pustakam. Right? And Matre. In Lalita Sahasranam start, Shri Mata, Shri Maharajni. Right? Lalita Sahasranam starts Mata, first one, Pratama Vibhakti. And the same Lalita Sahasranam, when you chant in the form of a Namavali, when you do Archana, you say Namaha, you offer salutations to Mother. 1,000 names of mothers are there, Devi are there. You chant each name and say Namaskaram to you, right? Then, when Namaha is there, what will be the Vibhakti? Chaturthi. That means we say Matre Namaha, Sri Matre Namaha, right? If you have Lalita Sahasranam, you see the Namavali, Chaturthi Vibhakti will be there. Everything will be Matre. Okay. So Matuhu, there's the next project for you. Remember this. Once you know Pitru, you know Matru also. See the connection now? First you remember only Pullinga, then Strilinga. Simple. Pullinga you know Pitru Shabda, Matru Shabda you know. Only Dvitiya Vibhakti Bhagavachanam. Difference is there. Matru. Clear? So this is enough for the Shabda. You will spend some time on Shabda, slowly over it. Let us say at least 2 months you will be able to finish the basic Shabda, important Shabdas you should have with us, right? So in your list of Shabdas, this you can write in this order. Whatever order I am teaching you, in that order. And Idam Shabda is also important, I taught you. But at least you must, because Idam Shabda some people have some allergy. But at least you must, you remember that Pratama Vibhakti, Ayam Imo Vime, Iyam Ime Imaha, Idam Ime Imani. That much at least you remember. Because it will come in Upanishads and all, you will see that will be there. Therefore it is required. Now we will move on to the next one. Any doubt in Sandhi what we saw yesterday? Shutva, we saw examples. Follow the order. Imlaji, is the doubt clear? Takara, you have to watch for Sakara, don't watch for the Kar letter. Apply the rule. If Visarga is followed by Kar, what Kar letter? Accordingly, apply the rule. If Kar letter is Kaka, Papa, all those exceptions, leave it out. Shar letter, Visarga is optionally replaced by Sakara. Other than that, only 6 letters are there. Cha-cha, ta-ta, ta-ta. If ta-ta, replace it by Sakara. If cha-cha, it comes Sakara and Sakara undergoes change. That is what we saw. Chutva. If ta-ta comes, replace Visarga by Sakara, Sakara undergoes change. That is called Shtutvam. That we saw day before yesterday. We are going to continue that. Right? Now let us continue with the homework. I gave you homework. Did you try?
Yes.
Okay. So you can help me in doing that. Any doubt in the homework, otherwise we will move on. If you are done correctly, I'll move on. I assume that you will.
Tell us the answers for all.
Okay. Answers. 1 minute. Answers will be less about. I don't have to retake it again. Okay, I think it is some of them are here. Let us see. We'll do it here. Kaha plus chit, kaschit. Follow the step. Visarga followed by kar letter. Repeated many times. So this would have now deeply entered your head. Right? Visarga followed by kar, sakara. First step. Then sakara is changed to shakara because chakara follows. Talavya, therefore kaschita. Number 1, right? Done. Tapaha plus chinoti. Tapas chinoti, then tapas chinoti. Namaha plus te. Namas. Huh?
We did it in classes.
We did it in the class?
Yes.
Okay. Which one we have to do?
So tat,
Huh?
chintyam.
Answers for what? Okay. Let me read everything. Okay. Taroho plus chaya. Taros chaya, then taros chaya. Check your answers. Lokaha samastaha. Lokaha samastaha, one option is Lokaha samastaha because Visarga is followed by kar letter, shar letter, sakara. Therefore this is 1. Or Visarga is replaced by sakara, Lokaha samastaha. Another thing, this is a common mistake you people do. Sakara is there, it's going, this change, Stutva, sakara will be replaced by shakara, that's all. Whether it is followed by Chu or shakara, sakara is replaced by shakara. Don't look for the adesha from the chavarga. You understand what I am saying? Right? No? Okay. Sakara is replaced by shakara when sakara is in contact with shakara or chavarga. The common mistake what you do is you look for the replacement from chavarga letter. Why chavarga letter? You don't understand the logic. Savarga, sakara being a sibilant, it should be replaced by another sibilant. That logic should be there. I explained the logic. That if you understand the logic, then you will not replace it by chavarga letter. That confusion itself will not come. Yesterday when I was taking, some people are doing this mistake. That's why I am saying this. See, I write like this. Now you understand this too. Right? When stew is in contact with, okay, succeeding with stew, sakara will be replaced by shakara, always remember this. And tavarga will be replaced by chavarga. This is the rule. When sakara is in contact with shakara, or sakara is in contact with chavarga, or when tavarga is in contact with shakara, or tavarga is in contact with chavarga. If tavarga is there, replaced by chavarga. If sakara is there, replaced by shakara. Clear? Always this is the adesha for sakara. This is the adesha for tavarga. Don't change it, okay? Some people are doing this mistake. Some confusion, that's why I'm clarifying it. Clear? Possible errors are covered. So, you do errors which are not covered so that I can help you in addressing that. Okay? Then, Harihi plus Shete. Visarga followed by shar letter. Therefore, Harihi Shete is one option. Other one is Haris Shete and Harish Shete. Right? The next one, Santoshaha Tatha. Visarga is followed by kar letter. Therefore, Santoshas Tatha. Up to this I think we did. The next one also we did. Okay. Balaha Shobhate. Visarga followed by shar letter. Shakara is a shar letter. First you have to identify, narrow it down. Okay. Visarga followed by kar letter. And within kar letter it is a shar letter. Therefore Visarga is replaced optionally by sakara. This information should come to you immediately. So you have two forms. Balaha Shobhate and Balas Shobhate. Balas Shobhate is the final form. Clear? Tat Chintyam. You can help me. From this I will do. Tat plus Chintyam. What will happen? Tavarga is in contact with, succeeding contact with. What will happen? Tavarga will be replaced by chavarga. Therefore, tat Chintyam. Simple. Then, Shuraha plus cha. Visarga is followed by Visarga is followed by cha, chavarga letter. Okay. What is chavarga letter? Cha is kar letter. So therefore, Visarga will be replaced by Sakara plus cha, and what happens then? Sakara will be replaced by. Any doubt in that? Shakara. Therefore, Shurascha. Right? Then the next one, Sat Charitram. Sat Charitram. Tavarga. Takara is there, followed by. So what happens? Yes. So Takara will be replaced by the corresponding letter of Chavarga, which is Cha. Sat Charitram. This is the homework, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then Rakshet Chatuhu. You did this?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Rakshet. What will happen to Takara? Takara in 2 is in contact with Chu. Therefore, Rakshet Chatuhu. Then Sharat plus Chatha. What happens?
Replaced by Chu.
Takara is replaced by Chakara.
So you get Sharat Chata, right? Next one. Anubhyaha cha. Visarga is followed by what?
Khar.
Therefore, Sakara. Then cha. After that, Anubhyascha, right? Then the next one. Tat plus Chabihi. Touch. Yes or no?
No.
Jakara. Then Chabihi. Right? Then Magadbhyaha cha. Here. Magadbhyas plus cha. Then becomes Magadbhyas cha. Right? Anubhyas cha, Magadbhyas cha. It comes chanting. Somewhere it comes, right? Somewhere it comes chanting, some Upanishad. Then the next one. This is where you asked doubt. Uttu plus Jvalanam, what will happen? Tavarga is followed by Chavarga. Therefore, Ut will be replaced by Uch Jvalanam. This may undergo further change. When it undergoes change, we will see. But now you have this much. Okay? Further rule will apply. If it applies, I will tell you later. If I tell you everything now, we will be confused. That's why I am not telling. So one by one. First, this should sink in your mind. Vidwan plus na. What sandhi is that? Nothing, no sandhi. Vidwan na. Just. Ishat plus Jvalanam. Ishaj. Right? Then? Jvalanam. The next one. Tat Shrutva. Tavarga is followed by Shakara, not Chavarga. Takara is followed by Shakara. What will happen? Nothing will happen? Why? Nothing will happen? Immediately.
No, nothing. There was exception.
Exception. What is the exception?
The exception is.
The exception is Tavarga preceded by Shakara only. It is not here.
Yes.
Tavarga is followed by Shakara. Exception is not applicable here. Clear? So, therefore, Tat plus Shrutva, Takara will be replaced by Shakara. Next one. Tat plus Jhanatkaraha. What will happen? Takara is followed by Chavarga letter. Therefore, touch. Next one. Tat Shrunoti.
Same.
So it will happen. What will happen to this? All these are simple Shukla Sandhi. Okay. Shriman plus Jayati. What Sandhi is that? Shriman. Did you all try all this homework? Yes. What? Nakara is Tavarga. In contact with Chavarga letter Jakara. Therefore, Nakara will be replaced by the corresponding letter of Chavarga. It is? Yeah. Shriman Jayati. Right? Tat plus Shivaha. Takara will be replaced by? Therefore, Tat Shivaha. This is okay now. Later it will undergo change. I will tell you later. This much is enough now. Gachan plus Jhatiti. What will happen? Nakara, it is Chavarga letter in contact with Chavarga letter Jha. Nakara will be replaced by Nyakara. So therefore, Gachan Jhatiti, right? Tat plus Shrihi. Yeah? Oh, this is your homework. Please copy that. Yes, yes. Enter. No, just copy this homework. Please write it. Up. Okay. Not done? No, we'll take the answers later. Take this homework first.
Still up.
Still up. I think enough. Okay, we will do this as class, and then some more homework are there. Many are there. We will do it later. I'll give it tomorrow. Otherwise, the whole class will go like this. We'll move on. So whatever you copied, that is your homework. Okay. Now coming back to this, the same thing. Now this Chutva you know, right? Chutva Vidhi you know. The same way Tutva, that is what we are saying. Right? Is that the board? Is there? Yeah. Because one we are saying, another one also I got you. I will come to this, I will explain that first. I think I gave examples for everything, right? Yes? Done. Give examples for everything.
Not for everything.
Wherever it is possible, I will give an example. This is the last one. Taka, Tavarga. This is what we are discussing. Yeah, example is that we'll give. But we have covered succeeding contact, preceding contact, right? Not required. Chogaji, you have to clean something. Now, Shtutva. Shtutva is the same way. Shtutva. That is Sakara and Tavarga. Sakara and Tavarga, which is in contact with. I'm just writing like this, okay? In contact, either preceding or succeeding, contact with Shakara and Tavarga letter. What will happen? Sakara will be replaced by Mudanya Shakara. And Tavarga will be replaced by the corresponding Tavarga letter. This is what we saw. Right? All the possibilities, examples we saw. Now, I just give one example just to start with. Tat plus tika. What will happen? This is Tavarga letter, which is in contact with Tavarga letter. Therefore, Takara will be replaced by Tattika. Right? We saw. Then the exception is, the exceptions you remember? That is Tavarga letter in contact with Shakara. Then this Shtuttam will not happen. Okay. Okay, let me, like I did for Sakara, here also let me write this one in English. Shutta Vidhi I am writing, you can copy that. Just a minute. Rule. Shutta Santi we are saying, and here the Sakara in contact with Shakara or preceding contact, succeeding contact, whatever may be, you get the replacement Shtu. So now the rule is when Shtu when Stu is in contact with Shtu, contact with Shtu, Shtu will be replaced by Shtu. You can write this. Sakara will be replaced by Murdanya Shakara and Tavarga will be replaced by Tavarga letter. Okay. This is the rule, general rule. And we have two exceptions. We have two exceptions. Exception also I will write. Samskrita word for exception is apavada. Samskrita word for exception is apavada and the general rule is utsarga. Word for general is utsarga. Now exception number 1. I am going to type. Don't write this now. We'll see. Two exceptions are there, exception 1 and exception 2. Don't write exception because I have not yet done. I am going to type this. Okay, first you write this. The rule you write. When Stu is in contact with Shtu, Stu will be replaced by Shtu. That is, Sakara will be replaced by Murdanya Shakara and Tu will be replaced by Tu, Tavarga letter. Okay, this is a general rule. In the case of Shtutra, we had one exception. Here we will have two exceptions. That's what we are going to say. Because general rule we have seen. With examples we have done. Right? Yes or no? We have done in the class.
Yes.
I'll show maybe a few examples. Shall I move on further? Yes. Now, we'll come to the exceptions. You see that this example here, not for exception, general. Balaha plus Shashtaha. What will happen? Balaha, Visarga is followed by Shar letter. So, if Shar letter follows Visarga, is retained. Or Visarga is replaced by Sakara. And now you apply Shtutva. Sakara is in contact with Murdani Shakara. Sakara is replaced by Murdani Shakara. Therefore, you get Balash Shashtaha. Okay. So it goes like that. Now, here you see Bhavan plus Shashtaha doesn't happen. Bhavan plus Shashtaha. Yet Akara is Tavarga letter, which is in contact with Shakara. Nakara should be replaced by what? Nakara, Murdani Nakara. By applying the rule, but it will not happen. Therefore, this is an exception. Exception is, now I am going to type in English the exception, you can write. Exception number 1. That is, when 2 is followed by, when 2 is followed by Shakara, then Tutvam will not happen. When 2 is followed by Shakara, then Tutvam will not happen. This is one exception. Already we have seen the example, right? Bhavan Shashtaha, remember. Sutra is Tohoshi. Sutra is there. Sutra is, we'll see later. This is exception number 1. Then the exception number 2. First I write and then I will explain you. That is Padanta Tavarga. Padanta Tavarga. When followed by when this stu, that is sakara and tu is preceded by because that is a stani, therefore we have to say preceded by. When sakara and tu is preceded by padanta tu. You understand this? So what is the first letter? Suppose if it is an equation, 2 will come first and then 2, right? But always we have to talk with reference to 2 only. Therefore I written like this, right? When 2 is preceded by padanta 2, not any 2. It should be a padanta 2. When 2 is preceded by padanta 2, then Shtutvam will not happen. So you have to know whether it's padanta or not, otherwise you cannot say. Example, I'll give here. That's why I give this example. Virat Tapati. Remember this example. Virat Tapati. Right? Virat is what? Tapati is Kriya Padam. Therefore Virat must be Padam. So Padanta Takara. So now this Takara is in contact with what? Padanta Tavarga letter. Therefore Padanta 2 is there. Therefore Takara will not be replaced by Takara. Shtutvam will not happen. Therefore you have to write as it is. Virat Tapati is Virat Tapati. You can write it. If you want, you can write like this. That's it. This is just 2 words come to the Meranam, that's all. Or you can write it separately. Clear? This is exception. Now, not it over, okay? Now, exception number 3. This exception is exception to exception 2. This exception 3 is an exception to exception 2. It means it follows the general rule. That's what I said that day. It means it follows the general rule. What is exception 2? Sufficiently confused? Yeah?
Can you put the example for the exception number 1?
Exception number 1.
Yes, can you write or copy that example, please? The Bhavan was just
Okay. You want to write it here?
yeah, you can copy that one. That means if you can write, you can. Please. Just to be clear.
Why already it is there, right? Huh? What? No, I showed.
You explained that I would like to write.
Okay. This is okay. With each exception, you write one example. Exception 1 here doesn't happen, right? When 2 is sorry, I think I wrote it wrongly again. Togo 2 is followed by it's correct only. What is that? It's correct only. Togoshi. Tu is followed by shakara only. The example is correct only. And English description is also correct only. Tu is followed by shakara. Preceded by in shtutvam. There it is different. Okay. Here the example is correct. Okay. When tu is followed by shakara, then shtutvam will not happen. Exception number 1. Clear? Exception number 1. Is it clear? All of you? Here we are not talking about pada and all. Tu followed by shakara. Succeeding contact, shakara. Then shtutvam will not happen. Now exception number 2. When tu is preceded by, here it is preceded by. Preceded by what? Padanta tu. When tu is in contact with tavarga, which precedes. And that tavarga letter must be a padanta tavarga. If it is there, then shtuttam will not happen. Example is here, Virat Tapati. Right? And now the third exception is exception to exception to. Exception to, TO, to exception number 2. Okay. It means what? No exception. It will follow the general rule. What is that? You see here, I think you will understand. Shan, this is why I gave this example. Shan plus Nam. I am not getting into detail of Shan. Not required. But now you understand, Shan is a padam. How it is a padam, don't ask. In fact, okay, don't write. It was Shat before. Shat becomes Shad. And Shat becomes Shan. It's a padam. It's a padam. When we study Subanta, you will see why it is called a padam. But now you understand it is a padam. Right? Shan is a padam. Followed by Na. Right? Now what is the first letter here? Na. Na is tavarga letter. Right? 2. Preceded by more than nakara, which is tavarga. And this is a padam. Therefore, nakara is what? Padanta 2. It's a padanta 2. It means it fulfills the condition here, exception 2. Right? So therefore, Sandhi should not happen. That is, Shtuttam should not happen. Right? Shtuttam, but Shtuttam happens. Becomes, that this Na becomes Na. Sharnam happens. Okay? So it means, except for Nam, this is applicable. That's the rule. Only for 3 words this exception is. Except for Nam, when Nam follows, then this exception is not applicable. When you say exception is not applicable, what will you apply? General rule. You will apply general rule. Yes or no? See, all of you will get an apple. Not now, okay, I don't have. Those who are wearing white and white, they will get orange. And if it is not pure white, then they will not get orange. Then what will you get? The same thing here also. What's the big deal? Clear? The same thing here also. Here specific Nam is there. When Nam follows, then this exception is not applicable when you say general rule, you will get an apple. The same apple here, Shannam. Clear? Yes? That is why I put exception to exception number 2. This is only for 3 words. Even if you don't know, it's not a problem. But it completes our study here, that's why I wrote here. Then the next one. Another word is Navati. Nam and Navati. Shan plus Navati. Navati is Kriyapadam. Not a Kriyapadam, it's Sampadam, not Kriyapadam. Okay. Shan is a Padam. Nakara is there. Nakara is Tavarga. So Padanta 2. First you understand Padanta 2 and all, that we should be familiar now. Padanta 2 is there. Padanta 2 precedes what? 2. Therefore, Shtuttam, according to rule number 2, Shtuttam should not happen. I mean, exception number 2. According to exception 2, Shtuttam should not happen. But when Navati, the particular word Navati follows, then Shtuttam can happen. Therefore, you get Shan Navati. Similarly, one more word is there. Shan plus Nagari. Na is there preceded by Padanta 2. Stuttam should not be applied, but when the word is Nagari, then Stuttam is applied. Therefore you get Shan Nagari. Only this much. If you understand this, Stuttam is over. Is clear? Only for 3 words, this exception number 3. Otherwise, you need to remember only one exception. What is that exception? When Tavarga is followed by Shakara, Stuttam doesn't happen. Exceptions only for these 3 words. Even if you don't remember, it's not a problem. Nothing is going to affect. So just to show that, complete this. Clear? Exception 1 and yeah.
Is that the word nam mohaf?
Huh?
Nam mohaf, or it is
Don't worry about that. It is there. That is in comes in Vibhakti. So yeah.
Instead of having preceded by, it is the same as having followed by, no?
Where?
Exception 2.
So is preceded by. Why should be followed by?
So that it's easier to recall.
No. You cannot, not for easy recalling. You have to always talk with reference to Stani. That was Stu is preceded by Shtu only. That is how the Sutra also. Toho Shi. So always you are talking with reference to Stani. With reference to Stani only you have to talk. Otherwise it becomes an equation, not an equation. When Stu is preceded by Padanta 2, then Shtutam will not happen. Okay?
this? What is shan is what? 6.
Yeah, Shan.
6.
It's a Padam.
It's a padam.
That much. It's a Padam.
Padam.
I have taken for example Shan,
Okay.
and it's a Padam.
But it is for all the one ending with 2.
If the preceding word is a Padanta 2, has got a Padanta 2, followed by either Nam or Navati or Nagari, any of these 3 words, then exception number 2 not applicable. It means you apply the Utsarga. Stuttam will happen. That's the rule. Okay. For exception 3, there are no words, only this much. For the homework, I give a lot of words. Are there? You can copy. I'll give you. Tomorrow I will meet. Right? That time I will give you. In the homework it is there. A lot of words are there. It comes. So we will stop here. Understand all of you? Just Shtutva? Clear? Om Purnamadam Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. When Stu is preceded by Padanta 2, Stuttam will not happen. Some more examples are there. If you want, you can write. Virat plus Tapati I gave. Shat plus Santaha. Other examples, if you want to write, you can. Only these 3. What am I highlighting?